Hey guys, how's it going? I know I haven't made a video in a while, but finally I've got a reason to make a video, and that is that I got notified by Google the other day that I have 500 followers. Woohoo! I was excited about that. I know, maybe a lot of other people maybe not excited about 500 followers, but for me, that's a big deal. And I just really want to say thanks to y'all, and that 500 people actually thought my videos were, some good information for them to know that they subscribed. And that's really what I started from, was that I really wanted to make videos that would answer questions and show people things that sometimes that helps you make a better decision. Like, for example, if you go and look at my DGT Centaur and DGT Smartboard videos, you'll see that I tried to show you things in the video that you would be like, okay, that makes sense. That's something I really wanted to see. That helped me make a decision. And so that's really what it comes from. And again, I really, plan on keep doing stuff like this. So again, as long as people subscribe and let me know they're interested in it, I'd be more than happy to keep it up. So if anybody else can be benefit from the videos, please share it with them and ask them to subscribe. And I really would appreciate that. So really, another thing this video is about, not only to say thank you, but because 500 people actually took interest in things that I've said, I just wanted to give people a little, let people know a little something about me. Just some other personal things. So I'm not going to go into great detail or anything like that. I just want to talk about other hobbies I have and things that you will see pop up on the channel from time to time now that I know people are, interested in what I'm saying, listening. I can give people good ideas, and give people good information. So one of my favorite things to do outside of playing chess is that I collect coins and I collect money. This right here is Paul Keres, one of only 2 chess players that's ever been on the face of real money throughout the world. Here he is on a 5 krone, I hope I said that correctly, Estonian note. I definitely say at least from a historical perspective, you should, pick one of these up if you can. It wasn't that expensive. I think I paid about about $15 US for this. And for me, it's just worth just having this piece of historical treasure, if you will. I do also have the other one, who is Petrosian. He's on the Armenian 2,000 dram bill, and I believe this bill is a special value. I don't think they typically have 2,000, I believe, drams, if I'm saying that correctly, unit currency. And in addition to that, this bill is infused with something that makes it waterproof. So in all, I would definitely recommend people to get, if you're into chess and the historical thing, into collecting. This is not a bad hobby, collecting coins, collecting money, because you really get to get historical perspectives throughout the world and see different things. And I think it's quite interesting. Now, another thing I love to do is I love to work on my own car. And not only work on my own car, but I really love to fix things. I love to be handy. I love to learn things. And that's one of my favorite things to do. So with that said, I want to show you 2 ratchets that I just recently picked up. First of all, this is a Power Torx ratchet that I just got from O'Reilly Auto Parts, and that part number is GM6135. This little guy is very versatile. He's a little stubby ratchet, about 72 teeth, I believe. But this piece here comes off when you have a second 3/8 inch head. And so, for example, you could have, say, a socket on this end, or you can take the socket off. You can put it on this side here. And, you can have here, a socket here and a socket here. Or even you can even put a longer socket on it just to give you a little bit more leverage. This thing is awesome. I'm serious. And so, now another thing I thought you could do with this is you can take, say, a universal joint like this and stick this up here, and then that would give you some little flexibility with trying to get up somewhere and just get a little turn on something like that. It's pretty awesome. I definitely say these were O'Reilly Auto Parts. I don't know if you can get this brand anywhere else. It's called Power Torx. I think it's made by General Motors. General Motors used to had a General Motors bad on these products. For some reason they don't have them up here, but I know General Motors makes tools in some capacity. But again, generally speaking, for a DIY person, these Stanley, Pittsburgh, I mean, they're all, fine tools. I mean, I don't know, I'm not going to necessarily say for professional but for DIY person, they're definitely more than acceptable and great. Now, another cool thing that I found is this little micro ratchet here. This little guy. You put this thing here and there. Either you can put screw heads in here, like this, for example. It comes with a set like this, and you can ratchet with it, and you can also, if I can get this thing out of here, because this thing has a magnet in it. It also has an end on it that you can put screws in it too. So this thing is quite versatile. You can have, say, something here. You have a 1/4 of an inch head here, and you can put that in there. So you can have a 1/4 inch ratchet on this end, say some sort of screwdriver or maybe whatever Torx or whatever you want on this end. I think it's pretty awesome. I would definitely recommend, if you're into tool collecting like I am, again, I don't have an extensive collection, but for a DIY person, I tend to sometimes buy tools that I don't necessarily have practical use, and I make myself find a way to use them, and I love doing that. So again, those the micro ratchet was here, GM 4315, and the stubby ratchet is GM 6135. So, and one other thing I like is technology, and of course you can tell that because I have all sorts of chess boards, chess clocks, and things like that. As you can see here, I'm having an engine tournament being played between Chess Tiger 2007 and Fritz 11 SE. And although these are not, the state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line, Leela chess or Starfish 10 or what have you, I still think these engines got a lot of historical significance. I mean, I've been dealing with computer chess for years, even back in the play chess days. I remember when Ribka first came out. I mean, people, oh my God, honestly, Ribka probably is the single most influential engine that I can recall, where it just came out of nowhere and was absolutely destroying even stuff it was like wasn't even a 1.0 version. This Vaz, I remember the guy showed up, the guy who actually wrote it and showed up and on the forums and said, yeah, I got this new engine, I want to play some people, blah, 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 and get this, and it absolutely destroyed everything in its path. Unbelievable. I mean, if you go back and go to Ribka Chess website and really look at some of the forums, and I know it has a lot of controversy around the source code and things like that, but still, it does not matter. The point is that engine was incredibly strong and came out of nowhere when it came out. So beautiful. So again, I was went off on a tangent a little bit there, but again, talking about another thing about technology I love is that I recently got into the smart bulbs, and I absolutely love these things because you don't have to have a dimmer, you can dim your lights, and for me, you wouldn't think if you don't typically have it, you'd be like, oh, dimming light's not that big of a deal. But when you do have it and actually start using it, you're like, man, this is great. So these right here, and this plug right here is a spark plug where you can command your phone or actually use your phone to cut a lamp on and off or whatever you want. And these are great things. And I also have some Philips Hue bulbs as well. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll just put some links to type some of these products in the description, and if you want to support the channel, you can do it that way, or you can just subscribe or just tell people about the channel. Because again, I made this video to say thank you to all the people, 500 people who subscribed to my channel that thought my channel was good enough to get them some good information. And also because people have taken an interest in my channel, I just want to tell you some things about me personally and show you some of my hobbies. And from time to time, excuse me, from time to time, I'm going to talk about some of my other hobbies on the channels as well. And I hope that that comes across well to people, be well received as my chess videos and video game videos have been. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, you all take care.